Who's with me so far? Anybody? All right.
Yeah, we got some.
How's everybody? Let's do this, man. We're getting stir crazy here.
Jay says hello.
Who says?
Jay.
What's up, dude? What's going on? First things first. We're going to keep the coronavirus free. We're going to go with a blue moon. Salute, guys. We're going to get ready in a couple minutes. Just getting my last little touches here. We're looking good. All right. How about one more minute? We go 7 sharp. Let's do it.
Yes.
It's a little different to be drinking a beer while prepping. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Let's wait till we get a few more people. Okay, let me get at least 20 people before I start going. No? Not gonna happen?
I don't know. Sometimes there's a lot of people going live right now. But yeah, we got more. We got 4. Rosemary is on.
My wife says I won't get 20 people, so I want to prove her wrong. All right, 7 o'clock, here we go, regardless. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Joe here. Wanted to just make my mom's chicken parm with you. I think it's one of the best recipes. There's not a lot of stuff in the store right now. I luckily had a little bit of frozen chicken. You know, it's really tough out there, so there's a lot of home-cooked meals going on. I figure I would just share one. I got to cook for 6 people every night, 3 meals a day, and we're going to do a little chicken parm tonight. So let me talk you through it. Those that know me, take my classes, know I always preach mise en place. Mise en place meaning having everything in its place prior to starting the cooking process. And it's much easier to cook this way, it's much cleaner. So I weighed out all my ingredients. I have all my smallwares and my various stuff ready to prep and my table set up, so I'm ready to go. We're going to start with a regular chicken breast. Okay, I butterflied these earlier, made them nice and thin. And what I found is a good thing to pound the chicken breast is just taking a Ziploc bag like this, nice heavy duty Ziploc bag, and just cutting it open with your knife. And then you got a nice little plastic to pound out the chicken. Okay? And then we're going to put our chicken here. I'm going to pound the chicken out, nice and thin. And when you're organized, it's so much easier. So much easier. And then I'm just going to stick this right in my table over here till I'm ready. Pound out the other piece of chicken. Can you? Okay. We're using our Ziploc bag. It's nice and clean. Okay, nothing spraying here. And this is the cutting board I use for poultry, so it's all good. I got various cutting boards for different things. This is my poultry. You'll see how fast and easy this is when you're really ready and organized.
Honey, Westfield peeps checking in.
What's up? What's up, Westfield? Let's make a chicken parm. Let's show them Jersey-style Italian, man. I don't want to hear from the Goombas from Italy that this isn't Italian, okay? Just stay off, all right? I'm on my own time here. Anyway, we got a beautiful pounded out chicken breast, okay? I'm going to quickly wash my hands. Okay. Little sanitizer, right now. Let's do that. Okay, we're ready to go. Sanitize on the inside. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Now the next step is to season up all our ingredients. Most people just do flour, egg, and breadcrumbs, and it's kind of boring. It's necessary to do a panko breadcrumb to have the chicken nice and crispy and dry. All right, forget about those seasoned breadcrumbs and those Italian seasoned, those fine breadcrumbs, no good. All right, all you dinosaurs, get with the panko breadcrumb. Okay, that's the way to go. I got some all-purpose flour, and I got about 6 whipped eggs. Now, we're not doing exact recipes here, guys. We're just cooking family meal. All right, this is not about that. This is just having some fun and cooking a chicken parm. Right before I start seasoning everything, I'm gonna get my pan nice and hot. Okay, I'm gonna go about medium-high heat. And I'm using my little burner today, so it's easier for you guys to see everything.
Mom is on, babe.
Okay. Hey, Mom. Maybe this will turn into something. I'm about to season my flour. And with my flour, I just like a little salt and pep. I do a little mix at the house, so it's easy for myself, and I like to season everything. So I do a generous amount of salt and pepper. I like to use a fork to kind of give it a good mix. Right, gives it a nice mix. Okay, that's important, that little salt and pepper in the flour. Very important. Okay. In my eggs, I also like to do some salt and pepper. Okay. Seasoning every step of the way. I also like a little grate of Parmesan cheese. Okay. I also like a little touch of a mix I did of garlic powder and onion powder, just a little pinch. And that's how I do that. And I give it a little whip. Okay, this is going to make from, I know you already make a good chicken parm, but this is how you make a great chicken parm. Okay, now I have my breadcrumb. What am I going to do there? Very similar. Salt and pep again. Okay, nice generous amount. I'm going to add a little bit of that Parmesan cheese again. Okay. And this time I have a little fresh chopped parsley and fresh chopped basil.
Okay.
And I'm going to add that to my mix. Okay. Let me lower my flame a little bit.
You got 20 people now, babe.
Okay. And so we're ready. And then I also like to add, this is optional, but I also like to add just a little bit of crushed garlic to my egg.
You got a comment says, "Hey, Chef Joe, your hometown peeps love
What's
you."
up? What's up? Okay, got a little sliced garlic just for a little flavor in there. Okay. And we're gonna throw that in our egg wash. All right, nice and thin. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna bread.
Honey, my mom is on.
All right. Oi, mine. Okay, we're gonna take. I like to use one hand. I like to keep one hand clean. That's what I found the best, easiest way. I like to work very clean.
One hand.
Cooking is cleaning. Cleaning is cooking. Okay, and we're just gonna dredge that in there. Right, nice, nice. Okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, give it a nice, and this is how you would do shrimp parmesan, eggplant parmesan, any type of parmesan. You want to pound out a nice pork chop, same way, really delicious. Okay, and some of these big broken ones are good too.
They're all come out delicious in the end.
We'll save that one for Joey. Okay, that's not a good demo. Anyway, we have some nice floured, now it's in the egg wash. Gonna give that a good mix, right? Oh man, you can see that cheese getting on there and all the nice, the little garlic sticking on there. Okay. And now, mix up our breadcrumbs with our fork. You can smell that basil that my daughter grew outside for me. Came in handy today.
Yeah, it's her project for school.
It's her project for school.
Yeah, she's testing dirt.
And now I'm just gonna bread. And I know it's easy, I know we all make this, but these couple little steps and a little bit of love, and I try to keep it nice and light. I don't press the chicken, I just let it kind of lay on there nice and dry, okay? And you can see when it's not even cooked yet, when it looks good, it's gonna be good.
Okay.
And I like to do extra when I do chicken parm because it's great to do sandwiches the next day and having a large family. You know, everybody likes a chicken cutlet. You can make a sandwich. You can slice it on a salad. I'll show you something with salad as well when we go to plate up. Okay. Try to get this broken. All right, and that was about one of the containers of the panko breadcrumb I used. At $1.79, I think I paid for it. Mm-hmm. And they're all good. Any brand's good. Okay. And that's it.
The plain one, not seasoned.
Okay. Quick rinse of the hands, folks. Give me a sec. Okay, hang in there. All right, I got my pan nice and hot. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. I like to keep it clean, like I said. Take your favorite skillet, your favorite saute pan, a non-stick pan. I like this skillet I use for a lot of things. Any hot pan. I like to use one that can go into the oven because it's nice to be able to throw this pan into the oven and finish it off. Which reminds me, prior to all this, I turned my oven on to 350. All right, got it ready for the bake. I also got my pasta ready to go. And I got my sauce.
I have a few comments here.
Sure.
Chef, you are making me smile for the first time in days.
All right, man. You're making me smile for the first time in days.
And then, hi Joe,
Hello.
Ro watching. I work with Dad.
Right on. Let's do it. Okay, Ro. I'm about to. I made the sauce. I didn't want to bore anybody with the sauce, and I think a lot of you guys have a sauce recipe. We can do that another time, but of course we make the sauce here. I freeze a bunch of it. Fresh sand, some Marzano tomatoes, a little tomato paste, onion, garlic, salt, pepper. Not much to it, all right? It's not the gravy like my old man says. The sauce. So we got a sauce here simmering. Looking good there, okay? And I like to time my pasta where everything's gonna be ready at the same time. So I got my hot pan. I'm gonna use a little vegetable oil. I want a neutral oil for this. Now olive oil would be fine. It's not a big deal. But we're going to use the vegetable oil. Okay? We're going to get this nice and hot. And I'm going to show you a little trick with the oil. How I test the oil for being hot. I know we all know this trick. I just used a little egg trick. You know, when I see a little egg fry in there like that, I know basically the oil is ready to rock and roll.
Wow.
Okay, I also like to put a little salt and pepper in the oil. This acts like a little non-stick. And then when I'm laying the chicken in the pan, this is the one. Don't splash yourself. I like to use these little mini tongs. And all you have to do is tilt the skillet away from you. And you can see there's no oil there.
Yes.
And I just lay it into that part right there. And that's it. Okay, and then I'll push it to the front. And I do the same thing. Do a couple pieces at a time. You got to do this in batches. All right, you don't want to crowd the oil. You don't want the temperature of the oil going down. You want to keep it nice and hot so you're getting a nice crisp fry on it and you're not saturating the chicken, with grease. Okay.
I got some other comments here.
Yeah, sure.
My mom says, I love you, Joe.
I love you.
Miss Stephanie says, have a cooking class for some husbands out there.
Let's do it, guys, man. Get off your butts. All right, so anyway, I'm doing a nice, gentle, medium hot. At this point, I'm going to get my sheet tray with a little paper towel on it so I can drain the chicken breast. Or if you have like a screen, you can use as well.
That was pretty fast.
Anyway, it only is about 2 minutes on each side.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very quick. And you're going to finish this in the oven. So all we're trying to do is get this nice, beautiful presentation here. So I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll let that go another minute or so. Okay.
Someone said, good to hear your voice in action, Chef. Taking notes here.
I'll fry it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, yeah, the house smells good.
Yeah.
All right, and I think that looks pretty good. We'll let that drain.
We have a hi from New York.
Hey, what's up, New York? Big Apple in the house. All right, let me do this last piece. Okay, and we'll just slide that in there.
Somebody's watching his high school friend.
Okay, what's happening, guys? What's up? All right, and we'll fry this last little piece here. Okay, maybe we'll toss more oil in it. Okay. All right, while that last piece is frying, let's check out the how we're going to plate it up and how we're going to bake it off. Okay. I got another sheet tray here, and I sprayed it a little bit with a little bit of pan spray. Coming with my fresh tomato sauce, my fresh marinara sauce. Could be hot, could be cold. I did it hot today because we're going to eat soon, and don't worry, I'm watching that one over there.
Okay.
I can multitask. Anyway, we're going to put a little sauce down. I like to have a little sauce down. These are the little tricks that make it extra moist and just like different than maybe the rest. Okay? And I like to put a little bit of that fresh tomato sauce there. Man, that looks good. Okay? I made that the other day for the family. My son has to be in the tomato sauce.
It's Luch approved.
At all times. Okay? Chicken here. See how this is? Thanks for joining in, guys. Yeah, that one's looking good too. Yeah. All right, while that one finishes off, we're going to take our chicken breast here, right? Dry it off a little bit, right on top of the sauce. Okay, right on top of the sauce. And so, this one I'm going to save for something else. Okay? This one I'm going to save for something else. Let's put this one to the side for a second. Let's shut everything off so I don't burn myself. Okay, so now we have this beautiful chicken parm, and I know it's simple, but this looks different than a lot of other people's chicken parm already. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we're going to top it, and I like to, what I call, do it tip to tail. Tip to tail. I like to cover the whole chicken with a nice layer of sauce. Okay?
Someone's loving the board shorts, babe.
Yeah, that's it, man. All right.
Ciao d'Italian, Joe.
Now a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. Got a little locatelli here. Okay.
Yummy.
I got some fresh mozzarella, shredded. I like a lot. Okay. Okay, I'm not playing with the cheese.
Yeah.
I like a little more of my basil and parsley on top. And I like a little touch of oregano, dry, over the top.
It's Mama's favorite cheese.
Okay. Now, guys, we're going in the oven. 350 for 10 minutes. In the meantime, stick with me for a sec. Okay, I want to show you something else with the other piece. Okay, give me 1 second to clean up a little bit. Now this other piece of chicken here too is great for when you don't want to do... Joey, can you hand me a plate, please, brother? When you don't want to do a parm, you do a beautiful Milanese.
Yes.
And this chicken's actually already cooked all the way through. And we're just going to plate it up like this. Okay? And make it nice for your family, guys. Make it nice. Make it beautiful for everybody.
We have the time, right?
Okay? You always have the time. I got a little baby greens. Little salt, pep. Easy. I'm not even going to put any other ingredients on it. I make a beautiful lemon honey vinaigrette. I make all the dressing here. I'll do a dressing, maybe a dressing demo one day. You should not be buying dressing. Okay, give it about 2 spoonfuls. Don't forget that salt and pepper like I did. Okay, you get my salad tongs.
Somebody loves the background music, honey.
Thank you. I'm very eclectic in my music.
Somebody's asking a question. You prefer the shredded to the fresh mozzarella?
With 6 kids, I prefer the shredded.
Yeah, that's what we have. We're using what we have in hand.
Anyway, guys, nice Milanese with a little green salad next to it for lunch.
Oh, this is so
okay.
yummy.
All right, and that's a beautiful light supper, light lunch. Okay, let's put that over there. Someone's gonna eat that tonight. And
That might
like
be
I
neat.
said, I had my spaghetti going. All right. Let's see if I can plate here. Let's see. Look at the broiler on. Okay. I got my pasta here, guys.
Somebody's asking when can we pick it up?
Come on over.
Come on over.
I got some
Except we're in quarantine right now.
I got some nice al dente spaghetti, and I never rinse it underwater, guys. If I want to cook it ahead of time, I'll just drizzle a little olive oil on it, and that stops the cooking process, believe it or not. Okay, even though steam's coming off it. So I pre-cook a lot of pasta, and it's fine. Just go in, my wife can heat it up when she wants it, and it's done. So it's nicely coated. I'm gonna throw it right back in this pan, okay, my hot pan. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of tomato sauce because I like it tossed together. I hate when the pasta's this white with the tomato sauce on top now. Can't have that. Okay, give it a nice mix. All right, you might give me the other plate, please. Okay.
Joey, would you please? Let's make a drive-through. Okay, we'll think about it.
All right, guys. Give me a second, folks. All right. So anyway, I'm coming over. I'm going to plate our spaghetti. Okay.
Oh, I like that twist.
Okay, nice and clean. Come on, chicken. 1 minute on the chicken. Yeah, let's do a little sauce. Okay, we come with a little of that extra Dad's homemade marinara. Oh, Mama Longo's marinara. Okay. We're waiting for our chicken, but I always like to give Joey a nice presentation. Okay. Let's wait for our chicken, folks. While our chicken is
Oh, that basil smells so good.
while our chicken is baking off, I just want to thank everybody. This was the first time I ever did this in my life, man. I'm going to try to do something else in the days to come. And if you have any ideas, you want me to go away, whatever it is, let me know. But just wait up for a second for the finished product, and I'll let you guys get back to your lives. Okay? Hold on one sec. What do you got?
Somebody requested to be in your video.
Yeah? All right, come on in.
Oh, it's gone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can plate. Okay, I think Joey's ready to eat. And I think I got it beautiful. Always make sure you got your towel, right?
Cello's always waiting for you to drop something. Come on, Rocky, over here.
And here we have, wait a minute, missing one little touch. I also like to put a little sauce down, folks. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And my son eats a little bit differently than everybody else, folks. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, chicken parmesan, Mama Longo style. I'll see you next time. Ciao.
Thank you, everybody. Cheers. I ended on that.
Is that good?